So, after the Supreme Court ruling, companies have one question. Can we get refunds on tariffs?
It's a good question. I think the Supreme Court case you're talking about is the Learning Resources, Inc. versus Trump. A very big decision. It was a 6-3 decision in the Supreme Court. It essentially held that the president does not have authority to impose sweeping tariffs under a statute that's designated to discuss emergencies. In their ruling, there's a lot of legal questions that still need to be fleshed out. Because this was a Supreme Court case, it's going to go down to the lower courts. There's going to be more litigation on it. And that is a very good question. It's going to be heavily litigated. I think the way the court ruled in the decision, there's going to likely be a refund process in place. Those refunds aren't going to be obviously direct to consumers. It's going to be the importers who actually paid who paid the tariffs will likely have standing to bring those claims. So I think what we're going to see is in the trial courts, the appellate courts, we're going to see some litigation talking about this recent Supreme Court decision saying, look, the Supreme Court said that sweeping tariffs under this particular statute aren't allowed, and that we should get refunds. But President Trump and his administration have also signaled that they might try again, and they might try to issue those tariffs under another authority, meaning another statute. We'll see what happens there. But to answer your question, yes, I think refunds are coming. The exact details of how they're going to happen, I think it needs to be fleshed out, and we'll see that in the next coming months.
So if the refunds will be going to the importers, as you said, how do the consumers who have most likely paid increases, how will they be affected by these refunds?
It's hard to say. This is more of, I guess, an economic question more than a legal question, but it is hard to say. I think if those rulings in the lower courts come out and say that those refunds are truly going to get fleshed out and people are getting them, you could see prices decrease, right? You could see the prices of goods to the consumers that are, let's say, they're Chinese products that are buying these Chinese products are going to be cheaper, but it is hard to say until the litigation gets fleshed out in the lower courts.
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah.